everybody. In today's video, we'll be talking about productivity and how do you maximize your productivity as an entrepreneur. So in this video, I'll be talking about some strategies and methods that you could adapt that will really help you to maximize and utilize the time that you have in the most optimum way. The first thing to begin with is having a schedule in place. This just helps you put things into perspective and gives you a roadmap of what you want to achieve. So what I like to practice is at the start of every year, I'll make a list of things that I absolutely have to achieve in that year and in that time frame. And then I backtrack to what are the activities and how much time is it going to take for me to accomplish this given task. And then based on this understanding, I divide the task on a weekly and a monthly basis. So regardless of what goes on and other things that are happening, I make it a point to be very disciplined, and it's absolutely crucial for me to accomplish these small chunks of activities that I've allotted for myself to accomplish the bigger things. Having a schedule in place just makes things so much easier. When you start off your day, no matter how much work you have to do or if something has come up, if you're not feeling that great, when you've given yourself just one task, also don't over plan things and don't overburden your time. Overburden yourself where you haven't given yourself any space for uncertainties. My suggestion would be that 40% of your time should be planned to a T and 60% you keep lucid. This helps you in creative thinking, in problem solving, in taking care of things that have urgently come up. That way you have also achieved something that you absolutely have to achieve for the long term, and also your short term and your daily activities run smoothly. Second is I would highly recommend you guys to block your time. Don't keep it loose ended. Once you know that I need to, in order to start an online store, I definitely need to first, let's say, start with a website. And if you have decided to design your website on your own to save the money, so don't say that today I'm going to design my website and probably I'll assign 3 hours to it. Let's see in the day how it progresses and what time do I want to give myself. The better way to do it is do it the first thing, since you know you absolutely need a website and that's very crucial for you to start your online store. Let's say you block 9 to 12 where there are no distractions, you're not checking your email. Even if anything has come up, it can wait for like an hour or two, but you make sure that 9 to 12 you're not doing anything else but just focusing on this one task. This ensures that you're focused, you get into the state of deep work, so the quality of your work improves. Also, blocking time absolutely makes sure that what you have set out to do will definitely be achieved. How I like to do it is I block 2 activities and 2 time slots in my day, and the rest of the day I keep lucid, and both these activities are of 3 hours at least. For me, I've seen that when I sit to work, I can at a stretch sit for 3 hours. Maybe you can practice and evaluate what works for you. If you're somebody who can sit for an hour or 2, then maybe you can have 3 time slots with breaks. For me, I've seen that I can sit for 3 hours. So I do that once in the morning and once in the evening, and the rest of the day is then kept free. So this helps me enjoy what I'm doing. It doesn't overstimulate my brain. There's not a lot of things going on in my head, so I can put my head down and focus. Another very helpful thing that I like to do is batch activities. So there's a theme for the day. So let's say if today I've blocked my day for finances, I make sure that the whole day, because I'm also in the same flow and I'm thinking about the same things, I already have links to certain things. I'll make sure that everything related to my finances, billing, managing my finances, investment, looking at my accounts, all of that is done in the same day. Similarly, if I have to shoot a video, I make sure that one day is just content day. So the whole day I'm just sitting and writing content, then I allot a day for shoot. So I sit on the same day and I shoot all the content instead of writing a script and then shooting and then doing my finances. If I'm doing a lot of things in the same day, it just overexerts my brain and I tend to drain faster versus if there are very similar activities that I keep doing. it helps me accelerate a little more, and since I'm already in that zone, it also generates more ideas. Fourth thing, and for everybody who's a solopreneur and have just started out, this could be very difficult to do in the beginning, but actually if you do it right from the start, it can do wonders and it does magic, is delegating work and having an assistant. Yes, I mean, when you've just started out, it might feel like an unnecessary and a big investment, but believe me, when you're starting out, there are a lot of things, like on a day-to-day basis, like you have to schedule calls, or there are invoices to send, things which are very easy for other people to do, which you would find yourself giving a lot of time to. So when you started out, immediately if you take on this decision of delegating and assigning tasks, like these tasks, to your assistants, it gives you a lot of time to focus on things that are important, and you don't land up spending a lot of time. This just frees up so much of your time and your headspace. It makes you feel decluttered. It'll also it'll help you from overworking. Actually, some researchers show that most of the people feel burnt out or drained out just by doing activities that can easily be delegated, and mundane activities which do not require them to be invested. So as an entrepreneur, it's not about the hours that you're working, but it's about the quality and the results that you're achieving when you're putting in time. So the best way to do it is, you should be the sharpest and the most alert while you're working. That just helps the quality of the work to be better, and for you to be that way, to have energy, you need to declutter as much as possible, and contrary to what people believe, you should do lesser than doing more. If you guys are interested in learning how to delegate work, I have also another video where I've spoken about ways to learn how to delegate work. There are processes, there are methods. So if you're somebody who is kind of a control freak or a perfectionist and have problem delegating work and communicating the work while delegating, this video could definitely be of help to you. So I would recommend you go watch that. Next, to take a cue from what we just spoke, it's very important for you to be sharp. Hence, being physically and mentally active, fit, plays a extremely crucial role in your productivity and in the quality of your work. If you are somebody who are in a startup or are in business, many a times you're put into very high pressure and stressful situations. So if you are somebody who eats right, sleeps on time, if you exercise your body and meditate, which is just to calm your mind down, and do the right activities to manage your brain space, you would see that there's a huge difference in your activity. You could try it as an experiment for a week. Just make sure that you're sleeping 8 hours every day, and you're exercising every day, you're not eating junk, you're eating at the right time. Even if you just practice these things, you would see a significant improvement in how you think, how active you feel, how much energy you feel. In that situation, even when you're doing meetings, and the interactions that you're having with people are more fulfilling, are more productive. If you're sitting with work, you don't need to do it 2 or 3 times, or it's not mediocre. You just need one chance at it, and you're completely focused. It helps your mind focus completely, and that helps you save time. You can deliver quality work in just one try, rather than making mistakes and doing the same things again and again. So as an entrepreneur, as a startup founder, or just as any working professional, it's extremely crucial to have a sharp, healthy and a fit body and a mind. I would like to introduce you guys to a AM PM reflection routine. So this basically means that in the morning, when you've woken up and you've seen your to-do list or made a to-do list, before you just jump into the day and before you just start doing activities, just take 5 minutes off, literally just 5 minutes off, and evaluate your task sheet, evaluate your day, and see how much of it you can delegate, how much of it is not important to do, and how much of it is actually very crucial to do. So whatever is crucial, that's the first thing you get done. Whatever is you think you can delegate, just assign that to somebody else. And if there's something which you think that you don't need to do, just free that time off, and in that time you can probably accommodate like a gym, or just meditate, or just probably watch TV. So you do need time to relax and decompressing and relaxing time is as crucial as the time that you put into work. Again, it just helps you to enhance the quality of your work. And in the end of the day, before you go to bed and when you are unwinding, instead of just watching Netflix and crashing, again, just give yourself 5 minutes, go through your entire day, go through your task sheet again and see that, okay, whatever you had set out to achieve, have you achieved that? What was your learning? If you couldn't achieve it, then what are you going to do to make sure that you're doing it the other day? Also, probably you can make your to-do list for the next day. Just this 5 minute of reflection would change the course of your entire day and your work. Just taking a step back and evaluating what you need to do just gives you more clarity and gives you more direction, gives you more perspective. Even when you're doing the PM routine of reflection at the end of your day, we live such busy lives. This reflection in the end of the day helps us to actually learn. If something that you've achieved in the day gives you a moment to celebrate it. If you've caught on something which you've not felt good about during the day, there's some stress that you've accumulated, this gives you some time to decompress, let it go, acknowledge that okay, you didn't like it or you are unhappy about it, and just process everything so that the next day when you get up, you are fresh and clean and you're not carrying any energy from the previous day into your new day. So these are some tips that I could share with you guys to help increase your productivity. What I like to do is when I hear such videos and podcasts is just as an experiment, I try it for a day or two and see how I feel about it, instead of jumping to a conclusion that okay, now this is how I'm going to live my life, or this doesn't work for me. If something resonates with me or makes sense, just as an experiment, I'll do it for a day. So like I just spoke about the AM PM routine, maybe from tomorrow you can just try it for a day or two, see the results, and if it works for you, great. If it doesn't work, then you move to another way to increase your productivity. Also exercising, see if you're exercising for 5 days, do you see any difference in the quality of your work? If it doesn't make any difference, then you shouldn't be wasting your time doing it. But if it does, then it just enhances and increases your productivity, in turns brings you closer to what you're trying to achieve. So it has helped me immensely to change my habits and got me to where I am today. If I had been doing the same things that I was doing a few years ago and continued living with the same patterns, I wouldn't be where I am today at all. So I think the only game changer is if you change habits, like how Einstein said that stupid is when you keep doing the same things over and over again and expect different results. So it's just as obvious as that. So let me know how you like this video, if it was helpful to you, and if you guys did happen to try, please let me know in the comments. What was your experience like? Did it actually help you? And please share your story with me. I'd love to hear more about it. If you've liked this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I make videos about business, consulting, frameworks, leadership, startups. So follow my channel if you liked it. Thank you so much for listening.